everyone, and welcome to Europe Uncovered. Today we're interviewing XristoforosX, the newest Romford Parkvale goalkeeper signing. So, Christo, how did you feel when Cordoba won the preseason final?
I mean, obviously it was a big game. I expected it to be a bit more competitive. But in the end, it was a very one-sided game. I reckon they didn't even get a shot off. The only shot they had from like outside the box, it was a bad shot, and I saved it. But yeah, I expected a bit more from Dynamo, but it was a good game in the end, and I'm very happy we won.
Did you think Cordoba would win the whole thing from the start, or was it just a surprise for you?
I mean, you know how I joined Cordoba, so I got unbanned, right? Flacan jailed me and some other people, and so I was looking for a decent club, and I'm getting told Cordoba needs a second goalkeeper. So I'm in a scream, right? And I find a guy called 100 times Pixels. You know him,
Yeah.
a UK, a very good monster.
Mm-hmm.
So, Pixels recommends me to the manager. He sees my potential. Like after 8 months, I was still a very good player, and so he recommends me to Zerb, the manager. And so, I try for a few friendlies. I make some very good saves. So I make it a second team. So yeah, I did not expect Cordoba to win the whole thing. I expected us to make it far, but not this far. Like Cordoba, it was a great team, but I thought one of the big teams like Horta would win it because I didn't know much since I had just gotten unbanned. But yeah, it was very unexpected. We were the underdogs, I reckon.
So, is there anything you want to say about your ban, or anything to anyone about it?
I mean, my ban was deserved, I won't lie. What I did was very stupid. And I got banned like 8 months for it, obviously. But yeah, shout out to Flaco for unbanning me, by the way, and the other people. Very good guy. I like every scream. He's a very good guy too. His screams are nice. I mean, the ban was fair, to be fair, and I was just crying over it. I kept crying and crying over it. Yeah, after 8 months, I got unbanned. That's all I have to say for my old ban. To be fair.
Moving on to a more positive note, though, how was the atmosphere in the dressing room after you won the final?
I mean, a lot of pings. Uh, Very many pings. I mean, the whole club was active. We were all spamming in chat. We were sending gifts. Everything basically. The locker room was crazy, man. The atmosphere was like absolutely crazy. Yeah, I mean, even though I left Cordoba, Cordoba is still in my heart for making me who I am today. So like, yeah, I have to respect them.
Why did you leave Cordoba to go to Romford? You just won the preseason. What happened?
Now this is the big question. So a lot of people have been keep questioning me why I left Cordoba, and I told them that they would find that soon. Well, this is the answer. The main reason why I left Cordoba is because of the mentality. If I'm being honest, we kept having arguments in Cordoba, and I really didn't like that mentality, and I kept getting blamed for many things. For example, do you know Mohammed Said Ben Rama? We were in a friendly show, and he asked me if I'm main goalkeeper for Cordoba, and so I tell him, yeah, well, and then I write, I share legs with, yeah, well, and I share legs with Low, but he takes screenshot of that, yeah, well, sends it to Low. Low probably send it to the whole coach chat. And then I get told for it. I won't say who started like telling me for it, but I really got pissed off by that argument. And also people kept getting demoted, people getting leaving and rejoining. People were looking for options to leave. Like there were two players that could have gone to Milano, and I found that out later. And but they called me a snake. But they could have gone to Milano. But yeah, the main reason why I left Cordoba is because I felt a bit mistreated. And yeah, that's all, I guess.
So did you leave Cordoba on a good note with Zerb or not?
Nah, they absolutely hate me. They probably they think I'm a snake. Like, okay, I have to admit I'm very wrong for leaving like last minute when I'm the only active goalkeeper. But we also need to take note that Mazzino was offered another goalkeeper from Romford, and he didn't end 50 million, but he didn't take the deal. So the Bana in the end paid the 60 million release clause for me. I mean, they still got 60 million, but they're left with no goalkeeper. So now if Low can't make it, they're screwed. But yeah, I deeply apologize to Cordoba for doing what I did and leaving so like suddenly out of nowhere. I definitely should have told everyone in the club that I want to leave, but I thought it would be kind of awkward, and they would ask me why and stuff. But yeah, now the club basically hates me. Mazzino has blocked me. He keeps kicking me from his screams. The only two players I'm good with. There are only two players I'm good with. And yeah, that's all I guess for it.
Which two players are you still in a friendly kind of position with?
Well, obviously it's Pixels. It's the guy who made me who I am today. You can't hate the man who made you. I would never bite the hand that feeded me when I was at my lowest. But and the other person is someone who I love, and I would love to give a huge shout out. He warmed me up before every game. He's a great defender. I mean, the guy is absolutely very nice. It's Batman. Al Rips, however you know him. Both guys are very, very nice, and they sent me good luck to Romford. Although they knew I had snaked them, they still sent me good luck to Romford, and I'm very grateful for that too.
After all that Pixels did for you and Batman warming you up, do you think you are the best goalkeeper in RFL?
I'm not even close to the best goalkeeper now. So, in my
What would you put yourself?
honestly, I mean, in terms of RFL performing, or in terms of generally in friendlies and screams and everything.
Everything, friendly scrims and
Yeah, I mean,
league
if it's in
matches.
terms of everything, I don't think I'm well because I've not played an actual friendly in days, man. Like, I'd say I'm like I can't even rate myself. Uh, I don't even want to glaze myself. I would go like lower than top 15 if it's from everything. But if it's from RFL, I've been stable as of now. And I want to keep doing that with Romford. Like, yes, tomorrow we have a match against Charlie. Probably one of the biggest matches of the week. I want to perform there and I'm gonna be happy. If I can't perform in RFL, I don't care about friendlies or screams. I've told that before. The friendlies and scrims are the least I care about. RFL is my lock-in point, you know. So yeah, that's all.
Fair enough. One second, one second. Just put. This is my goalkeeper.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. Continue now.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to say.
Do you think you're gonna win the
English League.
do you think you're gonna win the English league?
Well, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it a half season for Romford.
Uh,
If I'm being honest, I've gotten some offers from some half decent clubs. I won't name which clubs, but I've gotten some good offers from which clubs. Well, Depends if Romford plays well or not. If Romford can perform in a high level, then I'm definitely gonna stay. I like the guys that are in there, to Musalmane, Bana, and yeah, there are a lot of great players.
Fair enough. That's a really good point there. Waiting to see how they play and then making a decision. I think Romford should try as hard as they can to keep you. Personally, from my view, I see you as a really good goalkeeper. I could probably put you top 15, top 10, even. You've just performed really well for Cordoba, so I think there's a. I think you should be. Everyone should watch you in the English league. Watch and see what you can do. Reaching
Yeah, I'm sorry, continue.
sorry, reaching the final part of the interview, is there anything you want to say, tell anyone directly while you're on air?
I mean, I'm sorry to Cordoba for leaving like unexpectedly like that. Or snaking them, however you want to say it. Like I'm sorry to Zerb, Mads, like every single one of those. And also, all I want to say is that I'm gonna win a trophy in season one. That's all.
Alright, that's the confidence is always appreciated here. Uh, thank you for your time, Krista. Thank you for
Of course,
putting
of course.
coming here to set. Hope you have a good day. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
same goes to you. See you.